It's Friday on Risk and Reward. That means elevator pitch day. One entrepreneur, one elevator, 30 seconds. It starts now. I'm here with Adam Kalamchi. He is the co-founder of Brilliant Bicycles. Adam, what's your idea?
We build beautiful handmade bicycles at half the price of retail. We do that by selling online directly to our customer, which cuts out the middlemen and retail spaces. This lets us offer great prices, great customer service, and free shipping both ways. Our bikes are built for casual riders and not racers, which means we focus on design, customer experience, and price.
So all I have to know is how tall I am and how hilly my city is.
Pick one of our 6 great colors.
All right, well, let's see what kind of feedback you get from the judges. That is the pitch. Now we want to introduce you to our judges. Jessica Pelts with KBS Ventures, Brian Rich, Catalyst Investors, Matt Witheiler from Flybridge Capital. Jessica, what did you think?
You know, I can tell that you've put a lot of thought into creating a personality around your brand and really defining a tone that's friendly and really accessible to your consumers. That really shines through in a lot of your customer service reviews also. But my concern is really around the addressable market for this. Obviously, biking is a passion sport, probably not a very high purchase frequency. So talk to me more about some of the consumer insights that you found to identify a demand in the market, and what's your customer acquisition strategy?
Sure. So first of all, it's an $8.5 billion market. Ridership used to be about 50% higher than it is today. So we see trends with millennials, with women, trends towards urbanization. So we think there's a lot of growth, but there's just not a company out there meeting the demand. So meeting people where they shop right now, which is online, focusing on design and focusing on customer service.
Brian.
Hey, Adam.
Hi.
I liked the site. I thought it was clean. I thought it was very thoughtful. The product is very elegant, and you're trying to differentiate, which is nice. Fundamentally, though, it's a commodity product, right?
Yep.
And you're selling at a low-end price point. So talk to me about what you're going to do. Are you going to build a community? How are you going to differentiate yourself from someone just walking into a bike shop?
Yeah, of course. So selling the bike is the first step. So we spent a lot of time making the bike simple and beautiful. But like I said, that's just the first step. We offer in-home service, and we have a site that tells you everything about caring for your bike. So we want to own the customer experience from beginning to end.
Right.
We're also going to do things like create content and do community rides, because it is more than just a mode of transportation.
Matt, your take.
So I thought you did a great job in the pitch, and I also, like the other judges, really like the product. I think ultimately my biggest question, and what I'd love to hear you talk about, is how you think about where this business goes. If you told me you're building a SaaS business, I could say, great, that's valued at 5 to 15 times revenue, but I can't think of a big publicly traded bike company. So what's your exit look like?
Yeah, so that's actually the opportunity. There's very low brand recognition in this space, so you can't name a publicly traded company. Most people actually can't name a bike brand. In other sporting categories, you have Nike and Adidas and Speedo. They define those categories, and so that's what we want to be. I think we can be a very large and healthy standalone company.
So, Adam, as compared to like City Bike, which is here in New York for a casual rider, or just walking into a shop and dropping $200, that's not that much for the average New Yorker.
Yeah. So City Bike's great for us. It gets more people riding. So we're filling the middle gap between mass market, sort of $100 bikes and the $1,000 bikes. And this is just a bike for a normal person who wants to ride around the city, go to the farmer's market, or just take an afternoon ride. So, Jessica, based on what you've heard, would you introduce Adam to your investing partners?
You know, I always like a new twist to a consumer product. I think there's a lot of moving pieces to this type of business in terms of getting a better understanding of your domain expertise around e-commerce and marketing and community building and distribution and manufacturing. But that being said, I think it's always important to help entrepreneurs surround themselves with advisors and mentors to set them up for success. So I'd be happy to make some introductions.
Thank you.
Brian.
I would, but I share the same concerns as Matt, and so I'd be very focused on valuation, just to let you know, right at the beginning.
Sure.
Matt.
I probably would as well, and if you would have asked me 12 months ago, I probably would have said no, but the advent of Harry's and Casper and all these consumer product companies that are reinventing things and bringing them online, I think has demonstrated there's value to be created in the space.
All right, so 3 intros. That's pretty much what you want. Yeah. Adam Kalamchi joining us there, co-founder of Brilliant Bicycles. Thank you to our judges, Jessica Pelts, Brian Rich, and Matt Witheiler. We have more on Risk